First, though, a 21-year-old North Vancouver woman is in hospital in critical condition this morning after a hit and run last night. It happened just after 8 o'clock in the 1600 block of Grand Boulevard. An RCMP inspector credits a very sharp-eyed citizen who saw something suspicious and called 911. When officers arrived, they found a vehicle with fresh damage and arrested a 24-year-old woman. It's not yet known if alcohol, speed, or distracted driving were factors in the crash. A man is in hospital after being shot in Richmond last night. It happened at around 6:30. A man was shot after leaving a business on Bridgeport Road near Shell Road. Police aren't sure if the shooter or shooters were in a vehicle or on foot. The status of the victim is still unclear this morning.
We do know there was a lot of traffic on the road that time. As the police arrived, it was very quickly after the incident occurred. There was a lot of traffic on the road. I'm hoping that if someone out there was driving through the area at around 6:30 and saw something that they'll give us a call and let us know what they saw.
Police have identified a murder victim in Burnaby. 61-year-old Christina Doherty was found dead inside an apartment on Hastings Street and Delta Avenue earlier this week. Doherty was known to police, and investigators believe her death was targeted. They're now looking for a motive, but are not saying how the woman was killed. A man who spent 5 years behind bars in Thailand for sexually abusing children is expected to appear in a Richmond courtroom today. Christopher Neal returned to Canada last year and was placed under strict conditions, but he pleaded guilty in October to breaching those conditions, and the court expects to hear a pre-sentence report today. Neal's identity became known when experts unscrambled computer images of him sexually abusing children. The hunt for a missing tourist has shifted to the North Shore. With the help of a Canadian Forces chopper, searchers spent the day scouring the area for Tom Billings. Grouse was the focal point last night after some footprints were found. The 22-year-old British man has not been seen since November the 25th. He was scheduled to return home on Friday. Police received a tip from someone who encountered Billings asking for directions to Lynn Headwaters Park. New police documents say officers overheard alleged gang members claim Toronto Mayor Rob Ford offered them $5,000 and a car in exchange for a video of him using drugs. Through wiretaps outlined in the document, police say the alleged gang members rejected Ford's offer. They wanted $150,000. The video allegedly shows Ford smoking crack cocaine and making homophobic and racially charged remarks. Ford's lawyers have denied the allegations that he offered any payment for the video, and they believe the document unfairly targets the mayor. Kamloops residents are the first in the province to weigh in on highway safety and speed limits in BC. This was the first in a set of public consultation meetings as part of the Transportation Ministry's review of speeds. The government is seeking province-wide input through open houses and online engagement, giving the public a chance to have their say on safety issues facing drivers on highways.
I feel extremely safe and comfortable driving at 90. Of course, most people may have a different opinion when they run into me because I never pass anybody. I get constantly passed, and sometimes under very, very dangerous circumstances. People are unnecessarily in a hurry.
Well, it sounds ominous, but the blacklist was created to help you, and police are reminding cell phone users about it. Greg Harper joins us live from VPD headquarters with more on that this morning. Greg.
Yeah, good morning, Kyle. The Vancouver Police Department wants to make the public aware of something that you may not be aware of. It's about protecting your smartphone. Thieves are always looking to steal our smartphones, and once they get their hands on it, regardless if you have password protection, pretty easy for them to remove that information and resell it. There's a way you can prevent this from happening. It has to do with an international mobile equipment identity number. VPD are encouraging everyone to write this number down and to register it on a national blacklist. If you do this, it can ensure that your phone is deactivated if lost or stolen. It can't be reactivated by anyone else. This was just created, this blacklist, just over 2 months ago.
The cell phones are expensive. There's important data on them. So treat them as if you would your wallet.
So there's a couple ways that you can find your IMEI number. One way is on the white label, which is under the battery. Another way, you can type in, and I tested this out, it works, *#06#, and this number will pop up. So for more information on this blacklist, you can go to protectyourdata.ca. Kyle?
Greg Harper live this morning in Vancouver. Greg, thanks for that. Well, the Christmas season has officially started in New York City. The famous Rockefeller Center tree was lit last night during the annual lighting ceremony. Outgoing Mayor Michael Bloomberg flipped the switch. The 23-meter tall tree is a 75-year-old Norway spruce weighing 12 tons, and it was donated by a couple in Connecticut. The tree is decorated with 45,000 LED lights and a nearly 3-meter wide crystal star on top. The tree will be on display until January the 7th. Now, over at the White House, First Lady Michelle Obama played host for their first official Christmas party of the season. But one of the newest members of their family might be in Santa's bad books. Sunny, a Portuguese water dog and recent addition to the Obama family, was a little unfamiliar with the proper White House decorum. Overcome by the excitement of the season, she jumped on a young girl last night, causing her to fall down. The holiday spirit was soon restored when the 2-year-old got up and exchanged some hugs and licks with the presidential dog. The soiree was part of the White House's annual tradition of opening its doors to U.S. troops.